Man, oh man, we back at it again. Yo, what it do? It's your boys, Juice and Lou. We back here with another banger for y'all. The first round of the NBA playoffs is pretty much wrapping up. Got 2 games left, a potential game 7, and we have a game 7. One of the teams, one of the series I said is gonna go to game 7. Hey, you know what? Majority of this list, I'm almost, I think I'm 100% almost. You know what I'm saying? But
you ain't better than me though.
Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna do our little second round predictions, but we're gonna go over a quick little recap of the first. So Cavs did what we expected them to do. They swept us. I was not surprised whatsoever. Pacers Bucks. I thought it would be a little bit more competitive, but
I don't think you had you getting the playoffs though, y'all. I think I had y'all in the playoffs.
Yeah, I had the Hawks in the playoffs. I didn't think. I did say though, whoever was gonna win was getting swept regardless. So that's what. So I'll take that as a dub. But yeah, I thought the Pacers and Bucks would be more competitive, but it wasn't. So. Dang, Bucks, Giannis out of there. I think he 100% out of there.
Where he going?
Wherever the draft picks are. Whoever got the draft picks.
I know a team.
Y'all, San Antonio. That's probably it. I don't know. We'll see. He has he likes New York. He's talked about us, Miami. So I don't know. We'll see. But speaking of New York won in 6 games against Detroit.
Competitive 6 games.
I said Knicks in 6. I did say that, but the Pistons did give them bump.
Yeah,
the Pistons gave them bump. Could have easily forced Game 7, but Jalen Brunson just turned into Jalen Brunson. That's why he won Most Clutch Player of the Year, and he showed why. He showed why. And then Boston did what they were supposed to do as well. Nice little gentleman's sweep, but Orlando, they will be back. They'll be back. Moving on to the West, OKC. Just demolished. Just
sweeper.
It wasn't even close.
And like I told y'all, I almost made that. The first 2 games, they didn't get 105. Told y'all in that prediction. The second 2 games, they got it. It's cool. Still lost. But, yeah. Easy money. Now we will face the winner. And you had the Clippers, and I have the Nuggets in 7. So we'll see how this goes tomorrow.
I think the Clippers pull it out, man. I think the Clippers do it. So, this series still going on. It's definitely been back and forth. The Clippers avoided elimination last night due to Russell Westbrook missed layups again. So, there's that. But, so I think Clippers are still going. He still thinks the Nuggets are going. And then we move on to this. We definitely thought it'd be more competitive, but that was just
upset of the playoffs. So
I wouldn't even call it an upset. I would just be like, dang.
You and me both had the Lakers winning, and I think I had them in 6.
I had the Lakers winning, but I also said I wouldn't be shocked if the Timberwolves won.
Media had them a clean sweep of the Lakers winning 10-0 from the media, at least.
Yeah, this is oof, man. That man Ant-Man on the rise. He facing the league to me. He facing the league to me right now, and then it's gonna be Wemby, and then everybody else after that. But yeah, Ant is just so easily more marketable. Adidas is doing everything right with him. Like he's every time I'm watching the playoffs. I think I see 1 or 2 Ant commercials every time it goes off. Every time the game goes off. So Ant is definitely he's up there with the faces. Just hope the off the court issues don't catch up to him. You know what I'm saying? But then we got the other series that's still going on. The Rockets that just completely demolished the Warriors, and Steph is dealing with a thumb injury that I saw that his thumb looked very bad, but he said it's not. Yeah. He said it's not really doing anything to him. But the Rockets and Dylan Brooks, they said they are intentionally going after that thumb. So, what do you think about this? You think the Warriors pull it out, or you think Rockets?
I still had the Warriors winning. I think I said 6 too. So
I also said Warriors.
I think they win this next game, and then we'll get a nice, pretty matchup down there.
Yeah, I think Warriors close it out at home. I think they close it out at home.
Wolves and Warriors, yeah.
Yeah, so that will move on. Well, for me, I'll do mine real quick. The Cavs, Pacers. This is one of those. It's like a
division battle right here.
It feels like a fever dream. Like, is this real? Like Cavaliers and the Pacers in a 7-game series in 2025. Listen. That's tough. That's tough. But I'm gonna go the Cavs here. Just too much, too talented, and Donovan Mitchell was doing things to us that I can't even describe it. He was doing things to us I can't even describe. So, but don't sleep on the Pacers. I do think this goes to a good 6 games. I could see this going to 6 games, but the Cavs, I just think they pull out. I just think they make it.
Yeah, this game, this series, I don't know the health of Darius Garland. I know he sat against y'all. I'm sure more than likely he'll probably play though against the Pacers game 1. I'm pretty sure he just sat because y'all were getting belted the whole series. So,
yeah, he was sick.
The health could be a concern, but like I said, I think he plays. I still have the Cavs winning this series as well. I think it's competitive though. I think the Pacers probably get 2 games. I think. I think the Pacers are clicking as a unit right now, so I could see them getting 2. But I think the Cavs are kind of a juggernaut. They're playing defense really well. Obviously, Evan Mobley just won Defensive Player of the Year. When you brought up Mitchell as well, had a great series against y'all. And Ty Jerome has been stepping up off the bench as well for them. And obviously, you still got the trade deadline acquisition of DeAndre Hunter, who's probably, I guess he would either guard Tyrese most of the game. Because I guess you'll put Mobley on Siakam. So, yeah, there's just a lot of defenders guarding their best players at all times. So the Pacers role players would have to step up tremendously for them to win the series. Yeah. So I'm going to rock with the Cavs in 6. Good division battle right here.
And then we got probably the series of the second round.
Could be.
So the Knicks, Boston. Give me the Celtics. Yeah, I think the Celtics win the 7 games. Celtics, I feel like I've played down to Orlando, kinda. They were playing down, but they also were injured. So, and they're still going to be injured. Like, I don't know that his wrist, Jason Tatum's wrist, is definitely going to play a part. Knicks have way more defenders to guard him, and Jaylen Brown. So I definitely think it's going to be a dog fight, and I think Jalen Brunson's going to be Jalen Brunson. Cat, I haven't seen a person that's had an answer for Cat. I'm not going to lie. This season, the way Cat's been playing, I haven't seen a single person able to guard him. Like, so honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if the Knicks won, but they're probably not. But I do think this goes to 7 games, and I think Boston wins in 7 games.
So you asked me this before the season when they had all these trade pieces, had the perfect lineup to probably match the Celtics. I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I could see them probably pulling off a win in this series. But as the season went on, and as the season goes on now, and how they played against the Pistons could have won that series. There's a couple, obviously, close games. They blew game 1. And also that controversy with the ref missing the call on Tim Hardaway's 3 in game 4, I believe. Yeah.
Clear foul.
So that's 2 wins they could have had. Easily could have won 4-2. Could have been Pistons versus Celtics. But here they are. They just got out of a dogfight. Brunson's banged up. Cat didn't look as good as I thought he would this series. He finished last game with just 10 points. Granted, he has had a good year for the Knicks in his first season, but now you're going against the defending champs. You can't be blowing leads like you were against the Pistons. You're gonna have to close out against the champs, and they're obviously gonna shoot the ball lights out as they normally do. Tatum has been on one. I think his last 3 games was 35, 37, 37. So he's trying to prove a point this season, this playoffs, get that Finals MVP probably if they get there, just to add more to his resume. So I think the Celtics are probably playing with a little chip actually, because this is a team. Like I said, the Knicks spent a lot of money, a lot of assets to create this team to defeat Boston because they're obviously the champs. And the matchups go well, hand in hand. I think Boston gets rid of them, though. Everybody, Drew Holiday hasn't been healthy either.
Yeah.
I think Celtics win both games at home.
Yeah.
I think Knicks win game 3. I think Celtics win 5. I think it's a close 5 though. I just can't see, especially if Drew Holiday comes back. But even without him, I just can't see the Knicks offense outproducing the Celtics offense. And OG and Mikal haven't been as good defensively as people thought they would be this season.
The Knicks did set this team up specifically for Boston. Now.
That's fine. They have a lot of weaknesses, though. They get in. Brunson can't be this series. Mikal is gonna have to average 22. Cat's gonna have to average 25 for them to actually compete and win. I don't see that happening.
So 3 players got to average 20 plus
To beat the Celtics, yes.
I don't think so.
There's too many shooters. There's too many shooters, too many defenders, and like I said, Tatum has been on one. Unless Tatum slows down a little bit, then I don't know. But like I said, Tatum's been on him, and against a pretty good Magic defense. The Magic's defense isn't bad. It was more so their offense. They don't have nobody outside of Franz and Paolo.
And the games were still decently close.
And they won in 5. I didn't say the games wouldn't be close. I think the Celtics just find ways to win. And like I said, I don't trust the Knicks based off the last series that I just watched against the Pistons, who outside of Cade and shooters, I mean, Cade was really the only one creating offense, and Tobias Harris, I guess, for the first 2 games, but kind of slowed down after. They shouldn't have struggled that much against the Pistons. Like I said earlier, the Pistons easily could have won this 4-2 as well. But they're a young team, so they'll be back next year.
Yeah. So moving on to the West, well, I'll go with my pick because we obviously got different picks. So me, it would be the Thunder and Clippers, and honestly, I think y'all win. But it's definitely going to go to 6, strictly off playoff Kawhi. But it also depends on James Harden. James Harden has not had a terrible playoffs. You got Norman Powell. He's playing all right. He's hitting big shots. And of course, playoff Kawhi. I don't gotta say too much about that. Zubac could probably give y'all a problem on the boards. He could give y'all a problem. And then, they got a nice squad over there, a nice coach over there in Ty Lue. So, but y'all have more, obviously y'all are younger. I say y'all have more just raw talent. That's why y'all going to win, probably. So, like I said, y'all in 6 games.
If we play the Clippers.
He's about to say something crazy. I just know he is.
We beat them in 5. If we play the Nuggets, we beat them in 7.
Nuggets in 7.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. That Serbian man that man will give me nightmares that series. I think we'll be able to prevail though. Like your point with the Clippers, we saw what Dort did to Ja. Now y'all can debate who's better, James Harden or Ja. What you think? Harden has been going against Dort for a long time now. Now I think about it, probably dating back to 2019. Before we kind of blew up the team after the COVID bubble or whatever, after they won in 7 against us. Dort's gonna put Harden in the chamber. In the torture chamber. Kawhi's gonna get his for sure, certainly. Powell's solid. He's actually playing well right now. The last recent games. Zubac, I'm not worried about Zubac. And that's about it. So I don't see anybody else really scoring. Now the Nuggets. I think it goes 7, strictly off of 2 things. One, when we played them in the regular season, all of a sudden, Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, and Westbrook turned into sharpshooters. I think we split the season series with them. Or we probably 3-1 them. I'm not 100% sure. But the only constant between us winning and losing was Jokic playing great. That was the only consistency. He played great, obviously, the whole regular season. But against us, he still got his. Jamal Murray is getting hot right now. So I'm giving him grace. And obviously, Dort, Shai, and Murray just played on Team Canada. So I'm sure Murray knows how to go against Dort better than James Harden would. So that's why I'm giving Murray a little bit of grace. Now, if we implement what the Timberwolves did to them last year where they jumped Murray, that's another story. I think we probably beat them in 6 if we do that. But I don't think we're going to do that. And plus, we've had a long rest. By the time this series is over, I think it will be 12 days since our last game. So I think we'll probably jump on them first game.
I don't think so.
Or what?
I think whoever comes out, they probably jump on y'all a couple games.
What do you mean couple games?
For like the first maybe 1 to 2 games. Like I think they'll probably win game 1 and jump out to a very big lead game 2.
It could go different ways. It could either we still have playoff jitters and it goes against us or it goes for us. It's either or. So I mean, we'll see what happens. That will really tell me, like you said, like if we get jumped on or we do the jumping, that'll really show me like if we're championship ready against whoever comes out between the next matchup. But I still think, obviously, we win against both of them.
Okay. And we got our final one. I know Ant is probably hoping and praying that the Warriors come out of this because he wants Steph. He said he wants the Warriors. He wants Draymond, actually. Yeah, you're right. But, like, just imagine this, right? You're Anthony Edwards. You just played with the 3 greatest players of this generation. And you kicked one of them out last year. You kicked one out just now. And then you have the potential to kick out the other one out the playoffs.
Yeah. And you kicked out the MVP last year, too.
With Jokic. That's another reason why he's the face of the league. Ain't nobody else doing that. In the West, mind you. In the West. So Ant has the potential to do something crazy. But Warriors, Timberwolves. That's going to be interesting. I'm not going to lie. I don't think the Warriors have enough to really, because check it, right? Warriors win this game, they're going to go into that next series beat up. Steph is still going to deal with that thumb. And they're probably going to do the same thing as the Rockets did. Let's just be honest. So you gonna put Jane McDaniels out there on him, maybe Nikhil Alexander-Walker, and of course it's probably gonna get a couple licks on Steph.
Mm-hmm.
But on that defensive side, I don't think they have enough to stop the Timberwolves, and I think the Timberwolves bench is better than the Warriors bench.
Mm-hmm.
Nas Reed is probably better than everybody on that Warriors bench.
Shout out Big Reed.
I'm sorry. And Nas Reed didn't even have a great series against the Lakers. Think about that.
He hit some big time shots.
He hit some big time shots, but he wasn't great as a whole. So imagine if he is. Julius Randle was hooping. Rudy Gobert, we saw what he just did. And Anthony Edwards, he only had, 15 points?
Yeah, something like that.
Don't let Ant get hot. Don't let these people get hot, man. Give me the Timberwolves in 6 games.
Yeah. So, obviously, I think the Warriors beat the Rockets tonight. I think they play May 2nd. So, Warriors-Wolves. My Thunder fandom saying the Warriors to win because we would get out in 5 to the finals. Not gonna lie, but I think the Wolves win as well. Same reasons for why the Wolves beat the Lakers. They're just size difference is just too glaring. Obviously, Gobert played a big factor in the last game against the Lakers. I think he'll play a big factor in this series. Y'all could probably start the Draymond versus Rudy Gobert post pictures on social media. But, yeah, I just don't. Yeah, Curry's banged up. Jimmy has his banged up contusion, whatever, with his bottom. Pods was sick. I think he's probably not sick anymore. Moses Moody's playing pretty good. They're not playing Kuminga for whatever reason. So, yeah, I don't see the Warriors beating the Wolves either. I'm gonna give the Warriors. I think Curry and them. I'll give them an extra game. I'll give them 6 games too than what Katie and Braun got them combined. So I'll give Curry and the Warriors an extra game. But I just think this Wolves team is just hungry. You know, they hungry to go back to the conference finals and possibly the finals as well. So, man. Wolves in 6 to wrap up the second round.
Think about it. When you watching TV and you watching basketball and them commercials come on, who's the 2 main people you see?
Shai and
Ant, Shai. Box office. Yeah. They trying to set it up. That Ant Shai matchup. I think that's going to be a movie. And then you got the Cavs and Celtics on the other side. That Final Four. Imagine telling me 10 years ago that the Thunder, not 10 years ago. Let's go 10 years ago. Imagine telling me 10 years ago that Thunder, Timberwolves, Cavs, and the Cavs without LeBron and Celtics would be the Final Four teams in the NBA.
I think the only team not believable was the Wolves, but and probably the Cavs without Braun, I guess.
Cavs without Braun, definitely, yeah. But Celtics, they should be there. Thunder, just didn't expect them to get this good this quick.
Yeah, that too.
So if you told me the Thunder, I'd probably laugh. But yeah, man, there we go, man. Let's see if we valid some more, man. But yeah, just keep on smashing that like, keep on commenting. We're gonna do some more reactions. We're gonna have those out coming for y'all. Go shop at Juice and Loose Shop. What are y'all doing? It's getting hot outside.
It's getting hot.
We got some shorts. We got the shirts.
Got the crop tops for the ladies.
Crop tops for the women. For the women, y'all look beautiful in them. We got the hats. We got everything that you need. You got everything that y'all need, man. Just go ahead. Just go get it. Just go get it. I ain't gonna say too much. Just go. And until the next video, it's your boys Juice and Lou, and we out of here. Peace.